my first video blog, I wanted to talk about what I do in terms of organization for um, an open note exam. Usually when I take notes in class, I handwrite my notes on a legal pad, and then as part of my studying routine, I type them up into Word or Pages on my Mac, and I build my outline that way throughout the semester. So every couple weeks I'll type my notes from class into my computer, and by retyping what I've already written, I'm repeating the material, and for me that's how I learn. And then usually at the end I'll retype again, and I like to use a lot of mind mapping and flowcharts, as some of you guys have seen already from my posts. But for business organizations last year and for my family law exam this year, we were allowed to use all of our notes that we took, and my outlines ended up being over 50 pages. So I figured instead of shuffling through like 130 pages of an outline, it would be easier and more time efficient if I had it bound. So I actually took my notes to Kinko's and I had them bound, and this is what I ended up with for my family law exam this semester. My business organizations outline is already in storage, so I don't have that one handy to show everyone. But I actually had, see, this is 123 pages, and I have my name on it with my professor's name and the semester date and the class name. And there's just a clear plastic cover on the front and just a black cover on the back. And you can see all of my notes are organized and typed. And basically what I do is I use this class syllabus and I go through every topic. I have the syllabus here. And so basically I'll go through each part, and this is so funny. Basically, I'll go through each part and make sure my outline is organized accordingly, because as students, we know it can get kind of tedious if you're taking a lot of notes at home and then taking notes in class and then combining everything together. It can get a little bit overwhelming. So this is my outline. I used headings in Word, so I was able to easily do a table of contents. So, I mean, I didn't think about putting the page numbers on opposite pages, so I screwed up by putting the page number at the bottom. But I did do all of the headings, and you can do, I mean, there's tutorials online on how to do this, but I basically did all the cases in a specific font and a specific heading, and I did all of the rules in a specific font. So that created a specific heading for that, so I know automatically which ones are cases and which ones are rules. Like I did the UMDA and certain things, and I did Massachusetts laws in a different heading. And I have, you know, charts and diagrams and stuff, all kinds of stuff in here. I think it's really cool to have like a tangible work product in your hand. I realize that the novelty of this is probably going to get old as I create more work product throughout my career in law. However, being a law student, you don't really see the fruits of your labor until the end of the semester, and it's really hard to determine what you're actually doing, because you're constantly writing and taking notes, and you have like notebooks, and it's just really unorganized and it's a mess and it's overwhelming. So I think it's really cool to have like a thick piece of work product that, you know, you created yourself. And I mean, not to sound like a big dork, but as soon as I picked this up from Kinko's, I had a huge grin on my face, because I just thought it was really cool, because this is my work that I've done all semester. So it's really nice to see the fruits of your labor, I think. This is our actual book that we used. And I rent my books because it's cheaper that way, so I actually have to return this to the bookstore by the 30th. So that's it for this video blog. If anybody has any questions, feel free to shoot me an email or leave a question in the comments. If you have any questions about organization or putting your outline together. I will be happy to answer whatever I can. And there are also a lot of good video tutorials I found on YouTube, and if I can ever get them organized, I'll put maybe a list of my favorite links up too, as far as using Microsoft Word to do stuff like this. I hope you guys enjoyed and have a good rest of the week.